everyone, and welcome back. I am, as always, Inquisitor Aura, and this is Lore Around the World. Now, I have, through some stroke of random dumbass luck, managed to land myself an invite to the Battle for Azeroth Alpha. In celebration of both my insane luck and the 3,000 subscriber mark, the next few videos are going to be focused in and around the Battle for Azeroth expansion. Preparation videos for the upcoming expansion, including all of the racial guides for the allied races. To kick things off, we're going to start off by taking a look at one of the brand new zones coming in Battle for Azeroth, Kul Tiras. Now, Kul Tiras is an island off the western coasts of Lordaeron and southeast of the Broken Isles. It has been moved there recently by the Cataclysm due to tectonic shifting, moving it away from its previous location, which was right off the coast of Khazad-Modan. A proud island nation of seafarers and traders, the Kul Tiras have enjoyed years of relative peace and prosperity hidden away on their large archipelago. But to truly understand Kul Tiras and her people, one needs to look at the island nation's power structure. Kul Tiras is currently ruled by 4 great houses. And of course, the first of these 4 great houses is House Proudmoore. Proudmoore is a name that should be more than familiar to everyone at this point. The Proudmoore family runs the military. The city guard and the marines all answer to Lord Admiral Catherine Proudmoore, Jaina's mother. The second of the great houses is House Ashvane. Now, House Ashvane is home to the Ashvane Trading Company, which is the preeminent trading union in Kul Tiras, holding the vast majority of all official state contracts for trading and manufacturing. In the years since Dalen Proudmoore's passing, the Ashvane family has amassed a ridiculous amount of power and wealth, and nearly everyone on the islands works for them in one way or another. But House Ashvane also has a dirty, not-so-secret. The gangs that inhabit the area are known associates of the family. However, as no concrete evidence exists that ties these gangs and their illegal activities to House Ashvane, they continue to get away with it unpunished. The third great house is House Way Crest. The Way Crest family holds dominion over the western island of Drustvar and have a near-complete monopoly on the ore and livestock that dwells there that feeds the Kul Tirasian people. Once strong supporters of Proudmoore rule, it seems, however, that House Way Crest has fallen on some difficult times as of recently, as troubling rumors of blighted lands and bloody witch hunts trickle in from the west. And last but certainly not least is House Stormsong. Now, to the north lies Stormsong Valley, home to the family of the very same name, and bursting with the Kul Tiran shipyards and much of the viable farmland. However, the Stormsong family is also the seat of power for the Tide Sages, an ancient monastic order who commune with the sea and bless all seaworthy Kul Tiran vessels, as well as guiding the legendary fleet to and from the islands. However, House Stormsong has also fallen on some difficult times. It seems that there is a problem. The Kul Tiran fleet, guided by the sages, is missing, and the Tide Sages have been withdrawn into their monasteries and are either unwilling or unable to guide the fleet home. Now that we've gotten through all of that, let's go ahead and take a look at the Kul Tiran people and some things you should keep in mind if you want to roleplay a person from Kul Tiras. Now, the Kul Tirasians are some of the last few surviving members of the Great Human Kingdoms before they all got separated. Dalaran, Stromgarde, Alterac, Kul Tiras, all of that. Kul Tiras was settled some nearly 3,000 years ago by Gilnean sailors, but quickly it became its own power. And as you walk around the zone, you'll see a lot of that Gilnean sort of, not necessarily architecture or structure, but in their clothing, they are all very dapper dressers out on Kul Tiras, so watch out. The Kul Tirans themselves are a hardy bunch used to living lives on both land and sea. The standard Kul Tiran, both male and female, tend to be much larger than their mainland counterparts. They are also brash and bold, sailors and marines to the core. Almost all Kul Tirans have ties to either the fleet or to trade, so nautical lingo is almost a must if you are going to be role-playing somebody from Kul Tiras. Now, most Kul Tirans, especially those belonging to the 4 great houses, are often phenomenally wealthy at this point as well. It's important to know Kul Tiras is rich, ridiculously so. The strength of its fleet ensures that trade routes are generally protected, and its near isolation also makes sure that they're very, very well taken care of. However, the Kul Tirans as a whole do have a very real problem with pirates raiding their coastlines and robbing their trading vessels. And the last and probably most important thing there is to understand about Kul Tiras and the Tiresians, or Kul Tirans, however you choose to call them, it's important to understand that currently Kul Tiras is not a part of the Alliance. Now, the reasons for this aren't exactly clear, though with the Cataclysm pushing Kul Tiras away from the mainland likely had a lot to do with that. This is also likely the reason why Jaina ended up returning home. Remember, the Alliance's refusal to dismantle the Horde at the end of Siege of Orgrimmar, and Khadgar's refusal to boot the Sunreavers from Dalaran during Legion has shaken Jaina's faith in the Alliance pretty much to the core. Returning home to a non-allied Kul Tiras makes a lot of sense for her at this point, because those are her people. She is a member of the Proudmoore family. Her name carries a significant amount of weight on those islands. So if she can convince the Kul Tirans to do whatever it is that she's planning on doing during Battle for Azeroth, all the better. Kul Tiras is a rough, rolling land filled with rough and tumble folk who have mastered the seas and maritime trade. While no longer a part of the Alliance, they could potentially provide a massive hand in the war effort against the Horde. Anyways, that is going to be it for me for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember, if you like what you see and you want to see more, don't forget to hit that like button, comment below, and subscribe. Make sure you ring that little bell to stay up to date on my new content. And if you want to donate, make sure you check out my Patreon. The link is in the description below. Thanks again so much for watching. Have a great week, have a great weekend, and I will see you again in Azeroth.